Hello, weather fans! Are you ready for a wild ride this winter? Whether you love snow days or dread icy commutes, this season is shaping up to be one for the books. Ginger Z here, and let me tell you, this winter is shaping up to be anything but ordinary. The forecasts are already keeping meteorologists on their toes, and there's a lot to unpack. Will it be epic snowstorms blanketing cities, or will we see stretches of mild, quiet days that make you forget it's even winter? The possibilities are endless, and the atmosphere is full of surprises. The latest weather models are hinting at a season packed with unexpected twists and turns. Each update brings new clues about what's ahead. Major climate drivers are aligning in ways we haven't seen in years, promising high variability and dramatic swings across the country. From sudden cold snaps to rapid warm-ups, you'll want to stay tuned. Some regions could see record-breaking cold and snow, with blizzards that shut down cities, while others might experience unusual warmth or even dangerous ice storms in places that rarely see them. We'll break down what makes this winter unique, from the powerful influence of La Niña to the unpredictable polar vortex, and explain exactly what these patterns mean for you and your community. Our journey will cover every region, from the snowy northeast to the stormy west coast and the unpredictable south, so you'll know exactly what to expect wherever you live. And it's not just about the science, it's about how you can prepare your family and home for whatever winter throws your way. We'll share practical tips to keep you safe, warm, and ready for whatever comes, from dressing in layers to safely heating your home and clearing snow. From prepping your car for icy roads to winterizing your home and protecting your pipes, we've got you covered with expert advice. So grab your cocoa, snuggle up, and get ready to dive into the wild winter of 2025 to 2026 with us. There's a lot to look forward to. It's going to be a season to remember, full of challenges, excitement, and plenty of winter magic. The headline this winter? Contrasts and surprises thanks to a strong La Niña. This season is shaping up to be anything but ordinary, with weather patterns that could keep even seasoned forecasters on their toes. La Niña means cooler Pacific waters, shifting weather patterns across North America. These cooler waters in the Pacific set off a chain reaction, influencing everything from temperature to precipitation thousands of miles away. This year's La Niña is powerful, amplifying the jet stream and setting up dramatic north-south swings. The jet stream acts like a river of air high above us, steering storms and cold fronts in unpredictable ways. Expect frigid Arctic air plunging south, wetter conditions in the northwest and Ohio Valley, and a drier, warmer south. The northwest could see relentless rain and even flooding, while the south may experience more mild, spring-like days than usual. But there's another player, the polar vortex. This swirling mass of cold air high above the Arctic can make or break a winter forecast. When stable, it keeps cold air locked up north, far from the US, but that's not always the case. But this winter, it looks unstable, ready to send blasts of Arctic air deep into the US. If the polar vortex weakens, it can unleash sudden, bone-chilling cold snaps that catch many off guard. The result? A tug-of-war between air masses, fueling intense cold snaps and powerful winter storms. These battles in the atmosphere can lead to blizzards, ice storms, and heavy snow in some regions, while others may see wild swings between winter and spring-like weather. Don't expect constant cold or snow everywhere. Look for rapid shifts, deep freezes, sudden thaws, and back again. One day, you might be bundled up against sub-zero wind chills, and the next you could be watching the snow melt under a surprising burst of sunshine. This high-amplitude pattern means quick, dramatic changes that will keep everyone guessing. The weather could flip from snow to rain to sunshine in just a matter of hours, making it a challenge to plan ahead. Meteorologists are watching closely, as this setup could bring some of the wildest weather in years. With so many variables in play, even the experts are preparing for surprises and keeping a close eye on every new development. Get ready for a winter that's anything but predictable. Whether you love snow or dread the cold, this season will demand flexibility and preparation from everyone. Stay alert, because the weather could flip in a matter of days. Keep an eye on forecasts, and be ready to adapt your plans as conditions change rapidly. This is the winter roller coaster we've been talking about. Buckle up, because the ride is just beginning, and it promises to be one of the most memorable in recent years. Snow lovers in the north rejoice, this winter is for you. From New England to the Great Lakes and upper Midwest, expect colder, snowier conditions than usual. La Niña's jet stream will steer frequent storms your way, with nor'easters likely for cities like Boston and New York. The Great Lakes will see major lake-effect snow with places like Buffalo and Erie measuring snow in feet. The upper Midwest, Minnesota, Wisconsin, the Dakotas, will face repeated polar plunges and deep snowpack. Prepare for travel disruptions, school closures, and the need for real winter resilience. This is a classic winter, but with the added punch of extreme cold and snow events. Make sure your snow gear is ready and your home is winterized. It's a season for both challenges and the beauty of a true winter wonderland. Embrace the chill. This is the winter you've been waiting for. The central U.S., from the Dakotas to Texas, will be the main battleground this winter. Here, Arctic air will clash with milder Gulf air, creating wild temperature swings and volatile weather. The northern and central plains will see frequent cold outbreaks and heavy snow, sometimes blizzard conditions. Strong winds and whiteouts could make travel dangerous at a moment's notice. Further south, Oklahoma and northern Texas face a different threat: ice storms. These areas often sit right on the freezing line, making freezing rain and sleet a real danger. Ice can cripple roads, knock out power, and cause days-long disruptions. The key for this region is adaptability. Conditions can flip from frigid to mild overnight. Keep a winter survival kit in your car and stay updated on forecasts. This winter, expect the unexpected and be ready for anything. The central U.S. will truly live up to the wild ride label. The South usually enjoys mild, sunny winters, and La Niña will bring warmer, drier conditions for most. Florida and the Southeast can expect a pleasant season, but don't get too comfortable. When the polar vortex dips south, even the Gulf Coast can see shocking cold snaps. States like Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi could face rare freezes and even surprise snow or ice. Remember the Texas deep freeze of 2021? A similar setup is possible, though not guaranteed. One well-timed storm could paralyze cities unprepared for winter weather. Enjoy the mild stretches, but have a plan for sudden cold and ice. Protect your pipes, know how to handle icy roads, and stay alert for weather changes. In the South, winter's surprises can be few, but they pack a punch. Out west, it's a story of two extremes. The Pacific Northwest, Washington, Oregon, northern Idaho, will see a wetter, stormier winter with heavy mountain snow. This is great news for ski resorts and water supplies, but also raises flood and landslide risks. Meanwhile, Southern California, Arizona, and New Mexico face a warmer, drier season. Drought and wildfire risks will increase, and the Sierra Nevada snowpack may fall short. The north-south divide is classic La Niña: abundant rain and snow up north, scarcity down south. Water conservation will be crucial in the Southwest. For the West, it's not about wild temperature swings, but about who gets the rain and snow and who doesn't. Prepare for a season of contrasts, with big implications for water and wildfire. The West's winter will be defined by this sharp divide. Let's break down La Niña and the polar vortex, two powerful forces that are shaping this wild and unpredictable winter season across North America. These phenomena might sound complicated, but understanding them can help us make sense of the dramatic weather changes we're experiencing. La Niña is a climate pattern that occurs when cooler-than-average waters develop in the central and eastern Pacific Ocean. This cooling isn't just a local event, it has a ripple effect, shifting the position of the jet stream, which is a fast-moving river of air high above us. As a result, La Niña steers storms and cold air masses across North America, often leading to wetter conditions in some regions and drier, milder weather in others. Specifically, La Niña pushes the jet stream northward over the Pacific Ocean, then causes it to dip sharply south as it crosses the continent. This sets up the main storm tracks, guiding where snow, rain, and cold air will hit hardest. The result? Some areas get hammered by repeated storms, while others may see unusual warmth or dryness. Now let's talk about the polar vortex. This is a swirling mass of extremely cold air that sits high above the North Pole. Normally, it's held in place by a strong, stable jet stream, acting like a fence that keeps the coldest air locked up in the Arctic. But when the polar vortex is disrupted by sudden warming events or changes in atmospheric pressure, it can wobble and split, sending lobes of frigid Arctic air plunging southward. This is when we see those dramatic, bone-chilling cold snaps and icy blasts sweeping across the U.S., sometimes reaching as far south as Texas. It's important to remember that the polar vortex itself isn't a storm. Instead, it's a massive shift in where the coldest air on Earth ends up, dramatically altering local weather patterns and making winter feel much more intense. When La Niña's influence on the jet stream combines with a wobbly, unstable polar vortex, the effects are amplified. We get more frequent and severe storms, deeper and longer-lasting cold spells, and wild swings in temperature that can catch people off guard. This powerful combination is what's driving the extreme winter weather we're seeing this year. This 1-2 punch is why meteorologists are warning that this winter could be especially memorable and challenging. From heavy snowfall and blizzards to sudden freezes and rapid thaws, the weather is keeping everyone on their toes. By understanding these powerful drivers, La Niña and the polar vortex, we can better explain why your local weather can change so quickly and so dramatically, sometimes within just a few hours. Ultimately, it's the ongoing dance between the ocean and the atmosphere that sets the stage for everything to come. This dynamic relationship is what makes our planet's weather so fascinating, and sometimes so extreme. A good forecast is only useful if you're prepared. Start with your home seal drafts, check your furnace, and insulate pipes to prevent freezing. For your car, check tires, battery, and wipers, and keep a winter emergency kit. Blanket, flashlight, snacks, and more. At home, have a 3-day supply of food, water, medications, and a battery-powered radio in case of power outages. These simple steps can save you money, hassle, and even your safety. Stay informed. Weather can change fast, so check forecasts daily and sign up for alerts. If you're in a blizzard or ice-prone area, be ready for outages and travel disruptions. Preparation is your best defense against winter's surprises. Don't wait for the first storm, get ready now. A little effort now means peace of mind all season. Your safety and comfort depend on it. We'll be tracking every storm, so you'll always have the latest info. Let's make this winter a safe one together. This winter promises drama, beauty, and plenty of surprises. From deep snows in the north to icy shocks in the south and the wet-dry split out west, it's a season to remember. The La Niña and polar vortex combo will keep us all on our toes. Meteorologists are working hard to keep you informed and prepared. For some, it's a chance for snow days and winter fun. For others, it's about staying safe and resilient. Preparation turns challenges into manageable moments. Share your winter hopes and tips in the comments. We want to hear from you. Thanks for joining me on this winter forecast adventure. Stay safe, stay warm, and enjoy the wonder of the season. I'll be here tracking every twist and turn. Have a fantastic winter.